and welcome to the Dude BS Show, episode, I believe, 25. Am I right about this one?
Yes, you are.
All right, I am your host, Jay Swizzle. Catch me on the Twitters. I run. I don't run. I am co-owner of our Twitter handle at something show. Come beef it with us. But today is astrology week here with the Dude BS boys.
Dang. I relinquished the host duties for 5 minutes and you're fucking it up. The Dude BS at is at dude_BS. Brandon, Juan, and myself are here. We're all here. We all love you guys. Hello.
The boners are all here.
And now we'll kick it over to
boners
Jose.
are here. Everyone's here. Juan doesn't have no pussy food poisoning. Brandon's butt cheeks are intact. Richie hasn't missed a show, but
he's transforming into Voltron as we speak.
Yeah, he's not Optimus Prime today. So let's hope that stays this way.
God damn it. Let's hope so.
And my AC is not bumping. So it is hot as fuck. But as I said, it was astrology week, and I did a little bit of research of you boys.
Mm-hmm.
And as we carry on through this episode, I think it'll be I have a little fun with this. Pretty much, I'm gonna see how your guys' flaws really match up to what the internet told me. Except Brandon. Brandon had nothing but good things about him, so that I guess his is kind of right.
So then I guess my question is, like, what made you care about this? Or did you always care about this? Or, like, what's the deal?
I have a built-in hatred for people that like astrology.
But why, though, bro?
I don't know.
What did the astrology people ever do to you?
I just see them all over Twitter, and then I honestly, maybe one time I think is that I ran into a bar. I went into, like, some person at the bar, and, like, we were talking to them. We didn't really know them, but, like, we met them that night, and I said something dumb, which I usually do, but she looked at me and said, "That is exactly what a Pisces would say," and then I was pissed. And from then on, it just stuck with me, and then I see it on Twitter, and whew.
It gets you hot. It gets you hot. It gets you steamed.
I'm so steamy. I'm so steamy right now.
I can feel it. I can feel it.
As someone who used to be an astrology bitch, I can understand why you would get hot.
Wait, you were an astrology bitch?
I used to be an astrology bitch, if you can believe it, bro. But then one day, so this goes against, like, one of my core beliefs, which is like that you choose to do or be whatever you want to be or do. And I hate the fact that if you kind of believe in astrology, then you believe in fatalism. And I just can't get down with that.
Okay, so you're already playing into your Libra thing. Right here, I wrote down that you Libras are indecisive.
No. I'm, like, not indecisive.
You are so indecisive.
Bro, I'm telling you right now that I've made a decision. The decision was made to say fuck astrology.
There are no decisions being made right now.
The internet knows who you are.
But then I also wrote down that Libras are preachy. And you're doing a little bit of that right now.
Yeah. That's a check swing for my man.
Let's go ahead and jot that one down.
I'm just saying, bro, that I came to that conclusion by myself, and I couldn't fuck with that. So ever since then, I scooped on astrology. And like you, I think it's ridiculous that... I mean, so first of all, I'm going to preface this statement with this. If you like the astrology shit, if that, like, jiggles your bacon or whatever, if it does something for you, that's cool, man. Like, do you. Keep on doing your thing, because I am no one to discredit you or to make you feel bad. I just think it's fucking stupid to believe in something that's based on the stars when the stars that we're seeing are, like, millions of years or at least years, and, like,
you're coming off a little
undecisive
again, a little preachy, undecisive again.
Yeah.
And I also wrote down here that you guys are non-confrontational. So by saying,
"Oh yeah,
hey, do
he's
what
total
you want,"
coward.
But I'm telling you, so it doesn't. You don't want to confront them, Richie. I also wrote down that you like to hold grudges. Are you a little upset we tried killing you in that island last week?
I think he is.
It's a little
that's it, bro.
Fever,
yeah,
I'm so mad. I'm so mad they guys tried to kill me off the island.
Yeah, because I also wrote down here that I read that they can't survive on islands.
God damn it. It has been confirmed by the astrology bitches that Libras cannot survive on islands.
No.
And they pick something stupid like toilet paper.
I didn't bring toilet paper. I said someone should bring it. The homeless man who got the 2 McDoubles should have
But
brought
like, if we're
toilet
gonna
paper.
go back to the island, when I read about Brandon's being an Aquarius, it said that he is very hot-tempered, unpredictable, and a great kisser.
That makes That's
That's
100% true.
Yeah.
No, but he's
So,
not really
if we go-
hot-tempered. He's
But
not.
if we
He's
go
not
back
really.
to the island, wasn't it Brandon saying he was gonna hop off the boat or whatever and snap someone's neck?
No, that was our take on what Brandon would do.
Oh, well, that's unpredictable, so he's playing into the part too.
Yes.
No, on the part where I would be very hot-headed is if I tell you guys to do something and you guys don't do it, and then I have to do it for you guys. Then that's where I would like.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
well,
get pretty
I'm
steamy
looking
about
at
that.
Juan's right now, and I wrote down unreliable twice.
Because you're just a fucking hater. That's why.
Uh-oh, here we go. They're playing into the next one. Very judgmental.
Wait. I thought you were supposed to save this for the end, bro. I thought you were going to take notes
Yeah,
all episode.
I'm fully analyzing you guys as we go right now, and you guys are playing. I might be an astrology bitch by the end of this.
Yeah. We might all change our opinions.
But you
And,
know what?
I
We're
also,
gonna
for
we're gonna
Juan-
analyze your fucking astrology thing.
Oh, I wrote
What are
mine.
you-
Mine said that Pisces are totally badass.
Oh
that-
my god, he's gonna
that
blow
they all-
smoke up his own ass.
They
Yo, stand back.
And they have sorcerer traits.
You.
Sorcerer treats.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but I read it on the internets.
What?
And Juan, for you, I also wrote down.
Check this out, bro.
You said
Pisces,
that you're a
the
terrible
Zodiac's
kisser.
emotional dreamer. Wow. Pisces
Yeah,
is
so-
represented by the symbol of the fish, boo, which illustrates their free-flowing nature.
I'm a fish. You're
Jose
Pisces-
does have that fishy smell to him.
Yeah, bro. Totally, bro.
Those
That
are the
fish is-
crusties.
Pisces energy is imaginative and nostalgic, so it's a great energy to call on if you're trying to channel your deepest feelings into something creative.
He is very imaginative.
Ooh.
He is very imaginative.
That's very sorcerer-like.
No, I don't know where you're getting sorcerer from.
I'm sorry.
I've never seen you.
Are you judging me right now, bro?
As one of the
No,
most
no, no.
romantic and
No.
sentimental signs of the zodiac, Pisces
Richie,
romantic
stop holding a
traits are
grudge
plentiful.
and then preaching at me.
God damn it.
It's very grudgy out of you right now.
Yeah, totally. Just because you took the intro from him.
God damn it.
But now he's not gonna confront me no more.
You're making me
no,
crazy
no.
right now, bro.
He's gone in the corner again.
Yeah, he's going back. Yo, I love astrology.
So anyways, fuck astrology. Fuck the intro.
Oh yeah, he's hot.
Grudgy,
He's
grudgy.
The grudge is here. And I'm here to take everyone's soul.
hot. Ooh,
You just gotta watch that video first. And then in 7 days you're gonna die.
very non-confrontational of you.
Very non-confrontational.
Right? I'm
Have
not even
the
the one that's
video
killing you.
finish
It's
your
the fucking
enemy.
pissed off ghost.
But wait, we gotta be careful of Brandon. He's being quiet and he's unpredictable. Remember that.
Yeah, he's gonna come in with something hot.
Yeah. Uh-oh. You think he's gonna kiss us? He's so good at it.
God damn it. You're gonna kiss my butt.
Oh,
Oh.
So I'm pretty sure like all of you as Latinos, I guess you could say, we got to watch Walter el Mercado.
Oh,
what do you guys-
I know who you're talking about. That dickhead.
Did you know
You
for
know-
the
you
longest
know
time
he's
I
not-
thought he was a girl?
You know, for the longest time I thought he was Mexican.
He's not?
No, he's not. He's Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
Oh god, even worse.
Alright, well now that you've gone like that introduced, I kinda wanted to bring up something that I had come into contact with over the weekend. And I wanted to bring it to your guys' attention and see if we can kinda like analyze it and see where we can go with it.
Is that so preachy?
Sure. So
Non-confrontational, write that down.
passive aggressiveness. So what? So I watched this video on YouTube from a channel called Game Theory. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. Whatever.
I have. He actually makes cool stuff.
He does. He makes really good content. If you haven't seen him, go watch his channels: Game Theory, Film Theory.
Wait,
Food Theory.
stop. No free ads.
I like his channel, so I'm gonna fucking plug him. A free plug for you, Matt Pat. But anyways, he made a video
Oh, stop
about
writing it so hard.
a video game called Five Nights at Freddy's. You don't really need to know about the game itself. Five Nights at Freddy's is just like it's a scary game. But what's important is that that game has built a community for a lot of different people, including the transgender or the LGBTQ plus community. So it's kind of like a big deal for them.
Wait, quick question. That's the first time I've heard LGB whatever plus. What's the plus at the end mean?
I honestly don't know. Honestly, I
Plus
don't
is
know.
it's because they have like a bunch of letters, so they just stopped it at LGBTQ. So it's just like plus.
Oh, it's
It's like a
everyone.
etc.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. That's the first time I hear about it. But carry on, Richie.
So anyways, I was watching this video, and this community it's called Five Nights at Freddy's. But for now, I'll just keep using the acronym FNAF. So this community that FNAF was built around.
Why not just call it Freddy's?
I don't know. I guess I could call it Freddy's. But anyways, so this community built around FNAF. It was really important to a lot of people. And then it came out that he had made some donations to the Republican Party, which at the time was for President Trump, who was openly anti-gay, and it created some contention between the creator and the community, because as a community place for people who struggle with their identity, it was kind of like a big deal for them to have that space. But it's also a big deal that like he's supporting someone who's openly against them. And I'm not going to tell you what to believe or what not to believe. Those are just the facts of the situation. That's what happened. But what I think's a little bit more important, and what I want to talk about with you guys, is can you support something that was created by somebody who doesn't share your same ideals? And I think that that's kind of a big deal, because when you think about it, he wasn't any. So his story was that like he was an indie developer. No one believed in him. Created a hit, sensational like horror game. This horror game spun off into another game, which spun off into another game, which spun off into like this giant franchise that has a movie in the works, has books on that are out, has like more than like 8 games out. Like it's a big deal. And not only is it a big deal, he employs a lot of different people. So it's not just him, right? And I understand in this time, like the biggest way to tell somebody like fuck you or that I don't support you is to hit them in their wallet, which is to not support them or not buy any games. But do you think it's fair to like automatically dismiss something like that, especially when there's more than one person attached to a company? Or like the community, it's already big and it's kind of already established itself as what it wants to be in a safe place for people. Is it fair to cancel that community? You know what I mean? Like all those people get displaced and they no longer have somewhere to go. So what I think is that like if you don't agree with the creator's
point of view,
sure. If you don't agree with it, well, I was gonna say his ideals, but if you don't agree with his ideals, that's fair. But there's more nuance to the topic, is what I'm trying to get at, right? Like you can't just say like, oh, well, fuck this, and everything dies, right? Because there's the people under him that are working, trying to make a living. There's people, you know what I mean, that have families that they're supporting, and to just automatically write something off like this, I don't know if it's exactly fair. But what do you guys think?
I think it's quick. Like, I think it kind of plays into the whole Chick-fil-A thing, because they did the same thing, right? They like funded the Republicans, they funded the anti-gay stuff, and like I don't believe in any of that shit, but I still go to Chick-fil-A. So like I'm one of those people,
right? And so does that make supporting Chick-fil-A like is it a crime? Does it make you a worse person because you support them?
I think people are gonna be on every side of it. Like some people are like, dude, who gives a fuck? Go get your chicken sandwich. And other people are like, nah, you're a fucking piece of shit for doing that.
And that's
like, is it really a right or wrong?
And that's what I want to explore. That's what I want to talk with you guys about. Like, is it really like, so where do we stand? What is like the overall?
I stand. Like, if you have someone in your life that's telling you, hey, you can't support this game creator. I mean, I guess the game creator is a little more, it's a little easier to understand. But then, like Chick-fil-A,
I mean, but it's the same thing, right? Like you can go buy a $5 chicken sandwich literally anywhere now these days.
Yeah.
So I don't understand.
No,
you know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to be a dick or anything. If someone were to
tell me, hey, it's like I can't like be your friend because you like go to Chick-fil-A. It's like, well, like deuces.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you.
I think that there is a separation between being completely supportive of somebody and then their artwork, because people's lives are different from what they work in.
Okay.
They're because like you're not gonna agree with everything that everyone is doing all the time.
That's fair. I
That
agree with that.
that's understandable.
Well, it's like another thing is
But
I know a lot of
but
people
yeah,
that like they got like a dream job recently, like during the Trump era, and they went in like, oh my god, I got my dream job. I just graduated. I'm finally like this engineer. I'm so happy. Like I'm gonna be making good money. And then they've come to realize that like their boss, like the helm of the helm, is like a hardcore Trump supporter. But he's a cool dude and treats them nice in the workplace and everything. How come they didn't quit if they're like so against it?
Well, it really comes down to everybody's. What? How can I say it? Everybody's what's that
backgrounds.
word? No, not backgrounds. More of their integrity.
Yes,
So, like
I
for
agree
for
with that.
instance, in the military, there you got a lot of people that believe in a lot of different things, and even then, it doesn't matter what are your views. Like you still have to respect that person's point of views. In reality, if one person feels some type of way of that creator, like let's say me, for instance, like since I have my cousins, I have a decent amount of cousins that are either gay, bisexual, and all that stuff, and they actually love that game. They play that game and stuff like that. I've seen them stream it. I've seen them like play it all the time, and they've told me to buy it and play with them. But for me personally, I'm just not into that type of game. But um, but for instance, if it affects them directly, like they're just gonna stop playing the game because of that simple fact that that creator doesn't support the same creator doesn't support them. What would they support him in return? Um, if I played the game, you know, regardless, I wouldn't really like if I was in that position. If I was playing with my cousins, I wouldn't buy another game from him because I love my cousins and I have a bunch of friends that are in the same situation, that they're in that same group and stuff like that. And I wouldn't want them to feel some type of way or be disrespected in other ways. So I don't know. That's my point of view, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. That's why it's not that they'll do a movement, but it's just the more people, since there's a lot of people into that. It's just the numbers are gonna add up, and this guy's not gonna be funded the way he used to.
So this is what I think
I
is
feel-
the crux of the conversation. Okay, is obviously what's at play here is social pressure, right? I think we can all agree with that.
Yeah,
and also cancel culture.
Cancel culture, yes, that's another big deal. What? Here's the choices that you're making. I'm trying to make this like as plain as possible. Okay, if you keep supporting this, because this game isn't just one person who makes the game. All right, so it's a team of people who makes the game. So if you support this game, that means you're helping families get food, pay their rent, pay taxes, pay for their health insurance, whatever. By not supporting this game, there's collateral damage, right? But you make the statement to the creator, "Hey, I don't appreciate this. I don't like the values that you have." So that's why I wanted to bring it up, and that's why I find it so interesting, is because no matter where you stand, right? Almost support the guy. Well, if you support the guy, then it makes you look bad, right? It makes people assume, right? And I think that's the key word, is that they assume that you're anti, whatever. In this case, it's the LGBTQ community, right? But if you don't support him, then that's you actively saying, well, fuck you and fuck everybody who works for you. I don't give a shit if your family's on the streets. That's not my problem. If you don't know, if your ideals don't line up with mine, then tough shit. Like, deal with it. So that's what I think's like really interesting. I've had like a lot of. Well, I don't want to take the stage from Juan, because I know he was trying to say something before I said that. But I just wanted to make it like very clear, right? Like the points that we're trying to argue. Is it okay to support something like that, or is it not okay to support something like that? And then we can talk about like the different things that kind of weave into it.
I think that it's okay to support it if you enjoy the game and if you enjoy the books, and if you enjoy the community, none of that shit is even broken or even anything is done. That's just by people looking under microscopes to find a problem.
Yeah, and even then, like every day or every year, there's hundreds of businesses that go under that are basically in the same situation, and it's not because of the people or the community. It's mainly because of the government. You know what I mean? So it's just like, there's a government that don't really care because they're not getting their money, or the community because they're not sharing their same views, or they don't feel respected and stuff like that. But I mean, it's just that's how it is. A company comes up and they do great things, but then one thing happens, one small decision happens, and it just goes under. So,
and another thing, you could never fully grasp how the person was thinking when they created this art, and you never know how it's going to influence anybody. Just like how we all read one book, we're all going to take something different from us because we all come from different backgrounds.
Right. But if we had to take like a quick poll, how many of you guys support how many of you guys would continue to support the game versus how many of us would be like, nah, fuck that, we're out?
Well, I don't even care because I don't have nothing with the game. I don't like the game.
Yeah. I think before that, it's like it depends on the attraction of what, like the game or the person in question that's like committing, like he's bashing the gay community or whatever he did, that he supported the Republican Party. I think it depends on, because like I know you were mentioning the Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling before the episode.
Yeah,
and I think that like ties into with the Chick-fil-A. Like I think some things are just like too big to fail.
Right. I mean, at the end of the day, like it doesn't matter whether you give a shit of like whether you support J.K. Rowling or don't support her. I understand. Go ahead, bro.
Go gay, go LGBTQ. I support it all. Like, yeah, equality. Everyone we're here on this planet for 100 years, and that's being very generous to every person. Just let everyone do whatever the fuck they want, and then go find your happiness.
And there is such a thing. There is such a thing as called tolerance, because the same people who are making this to be a demonized topic. What if that guy just has Republican views?
Yeah,
he might have came from a very conservative upbringing. That's understandable.
So that being said, I do support it. I love Harry Potter. I'm never gonna stop loving Harry Potter. I think it's like I'm a very, very big Harry Potter fan. I've read all the books like 4 times each. I've watched every movie. Yeah, I've watched every movie like at least another 3-4 times each.
I just find it interesting, right? Because this guy isn't against the LGBT community, to be fair, okay?
He just supported the Republican Party, which is in a sense against.
I just wanted to see what everyone's like hot take was before I dumped a little bit more information on you guys. So here's like
I feel like the big thing is that there isn't much nuance to the situation. They're just people who are being polarized by it.
There's people out there that like if they heard what we're saying now, they'd be like, I don't want to fuck with them no more.
Yeah, who cares? Don't.
Yeah, like he just said he liked Harry Potter after what that lady said about the gays and everything. Like, I don't believe in what he says. I don't want to hear anything about it. Nothing anymore.
And that goes back to the polarization.
Yeah, it's like
that's just how society is
on
at
social
the moment.
Pressure.
Yeah.
No, I don't give a fuck. I like Harry Potter. I don't agree with what she said. I like Harry Potter.
Well, regardless, here's a little bit more information.
Harry Potter didn't go out there trying to say anything mean about the fucking gay people.
He didn't cast any spells on them.
He did not throw spells at the gays.
Yeah.
So here's a little bit more background information. You fucking idiots. Here's a little bit more background information on the guy in question, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's. So he has actually donated to various charities that are in support of the LGBTQ, and he has openly stated that he is supportive of the LGBTQ community. So it's not that he hates the gays or whatever. It's just that his main thing...
he's just a Republican.
No. Well, his main thing is that he wants stricter national security. Like, he wants, like, better foreign policy. So he wants America to be strong arming the rest of the world. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't want people trying to fuck with the shit. And so Matt Pat did a lot of research, and if you kind of want to get more up to speed on like the whole conversation, I definitely recommend you watch it. It's probably like one of his newest videos. Came out maybe 5 days ago. It's called FNAF when you get serious or some shit like that. But anyways, so the guy supported the Republican Party because he felt that Trump was going to be the one who had the best, foreign policies going forward. And to some degree, Trump did have some of the best foreign policy. Now, whether you believe that or not, whether you want to get on your high horse and say, well, Richard, how can you be in support of Trump, that orange peel motherfucker? Here's the reality, okay?
So he's educated. He's not just a dumb fuck just chanting shit like, yo, Trump, everything, go Trump. Like, he obviously did his little research, and even though he doesn't agree with all of it, he agrees with one big part of it, that he wants to, like, that's what he believes is right.
Yeah, I mean, he made an educated.
So then it's okay.
He made an educated guess based on on the people running, on the person who looked like had the most chance of winning.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And to go back and to finish my statement, what I was going to say is that whether you believe in Trump or not, whether you believe he fucked up the country or not, he did, do some good shit overseas. He kind of did get good. He got into good relations with some people, and he fucking strong armed the Chinese. Like. He strong-armed China, not the Chinese specifically, but he strong-armed them, and you know what? Like, they bought us some time, like, whether you believe it or not, it did, and I don't like the guy, but you know what? You gotta admit when someone does something right, and to say that everything he did was wrong is not fair. And again, it's not that I'm in pro-Trump. He was not my president of choice, but neither was Biden. You know what I mean? Like, all I can do is vote for the president that best represents me on the most topics and let it rock. But that's not the issue at hand. The issue at hand is, like, can we be in support of things like this? Chick-fil-A. So I'm gonna touch a little bit more on like Chick-fil-A because we brought that up. For me, I try not to eat at Chick-fil-A. Right? Like, I know this whole conversation we've had. It's like, so is it fuck the CEO or is it fuck the company? For Chick-fil-A, I try my best not to eat there because I don't think
it's because of that reasoning.
Yeah. Well, my brother's gay. Like, for one.
No, but it's for that reasoning.
It's for that reasoning, yes.
Got it.
But that's because they're openly against gay people. And it's not Chick-fil-A that's openly against gay people, because Chick-fil-A doesn't give a fuck. What they want
They're the nicest people ever.
Yeah, they don't care about your sexual orientation. What they care about is your money. Period. But it's the CEO himself.
They care about you. They always ask you about your day.
Because they're trained to ask you about their day, bro. What the fuck?
No, they care.
Bro, they don't give a fuck about your day, bro.
It's kind of like what happened with Papa John's, right? He said the N-word, and then they made him step down of CEO position, right? Mm-hmm. So, like, the CEO of the Chick-fil-A basically has a position where he's representing the whole company, like every single Chick-fil-A. So if he says whatever about whatever, like, it's gonna look bad on the company. That's the main reason. And I mean,
right. And that's
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
And that's understanding that, like, the company and the person are two different people, right? Like, I think a lot of people, myself included, tend to correlate a business with a person. So, and they become, like, they meld into just one entity, right? This person represents Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A represents this person. Five Nights at Freddy's represents this person. This person represents Five Nights at Freddy's. So I think it's weird that, like even with myself, like, I struggle with this because I don't want to support Chick-fil-A, because it bothers me that someone would discriminate against, like, my brother or my friends, you know what I mean, or my family, because I do have gay members in my family as well, and I just don't fuck with that, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want to be disrespected like that, or I wouldn't want it to be, I wouldn't want to feel like that. So I think in that situation, like, I would say fuck that. Like, the $10 that they're getting at me. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, okay. We have a lot of problems on my fucking computer right now. Sorry, didn't mean to get derailed here. But yeah.
Well, and at the same time, it depends on the person, and mainly because of I know a lot of also people in that group that go eat at Chick-fil-A, you know? Even doesn't matter what the CEO's views and stuff. It's just that the food is good. And honestly, yeah, the food is good in Chick-fil-A. It's just it comes down to everybody's perspective and everybody's ideals, and yeah, like I mean, it's just a lot of times people make it a bigger thing than what it should be.
But the whole question was, is it okay? Like in a broad sense, right? Like, is it okay to keep? I mean,
well, whether it's,
I think it's the same thing what Brandon said. It depends on the person. Some people are going to tell you no. Some people are going to tell you yes. But I don't think there's a definitive answer unless you're going to play like the whole like what's the term in fucking ethics where it's like
devil's advocate.
Not devil's advocate, but like where the virtue is either 100% this way or 100% that way. There's only one way, yes or no. Like one way is correct, one way is not, and there's a couple things in the world that like play out that way, but I don't think this one's one of them.
Yeah, and honestly, it just it's not with their power, you know. If people don't want to eat there, they don't eat there and stuff like that. You know, Chick-fil-A is still gonna have their audience or their customers. Freddy's is gonna have their audience, so they're gonna have the people that are gonna be supporting it and stuff like that. So I mean, eventually, it doesn't matter in a sense. It does matter to a certain degree, but not completely.
I think another one is like people were like on Twitter or like giving it to other people when like Kanye went on his little Republican, go Trump, all this stuff, and like I'm a big Kanye supporter. Like I love that man. I love that guy's music. I love everything Kanye.
Also a Gemini.
I'm not. He's a Gemini.
Yes, he is.
How do you know that?
Juan knows all.
I know all.
Damn it, Gemini can't be trusted.
Oh my god.
Bro,
did he get you in a mental pretzel, bro? Did he get you in a mental pretzel,
bro? Yeah,
easy.
Yeah. Wait, no, because Juan could be lying to me because he also can't be trusted.
No, but Geminis are quote unquote very open, so we take in ideas, quote unquote.
I know another thing.
Quote unquote.
Shut the hell up.
Oh shit! This is the first thing right here on the internet. So I just checked it out to see if it's true. First thing, born on June 8th, 1977, Kanye West is a notorious Gemini. The air sign associated with communication, spontaneity, and duality. Whatever.
Spontaneity. Duality.
My man's also like low key crazy in the head.
Yeah, so is everybody else.
Yeah,
but you know what? I'm glad you brought up Kanye because there's another thing that I've been wanting to talk about for a cool-ass minute. And we've already kind of alluded to it at the start of this fucking episode. Like, cancel culture. Like, does it need to go away? Mm-hmm. I feel like it does, bro. Like,
yes.
Yes.
How do you guys think that people are allowed to have a second chance? Like, do you think they're allowed to redeem themselves?
Someone of a good following on Twitter, if they start beefing with someone, they can find the smallest of the shade, and because of cancel culture and their following, that person could potentially get canceled from something they can dig up maybe like 15 years ago.
So that's why I'm asking.
It's like, that easy now.
Yeah.
Do you think do you think that people can be redeemed? Is there a possibility for that? And it wouldn't just it's not just gonna be applied to like to one person, over. Like your Uncle Jeff or fucking whatever. It like this.
No, but it does. Sometimes the cancel culture does blow over and people forget. But like they don't get that time back that they had to start defending themselves when it all hit them, and everyone was trying to cancel them, and they went through that like rough patch of like being called whatever they were being called on the internet, like, oh, you're a piece of shit.
Perfect.
Like, oh,
okay, bro. We just talked about this, like, I think last week or the week before that. But Bill Cosby got thrown into clink at the height of cancel culture, at the beginning of cancel culture, bro. But if he didn't, if he didn't do it, I look.
Are you
I don't
telling
know
me
if he
he
did or
didn't do
didn't
it, Richie?
anymore. My fucking world is upside down because he got released
What do you
on
mean?
unfair charges. So, like, what does that tell you? That if they tried him wrong,
It means that the lawyer work, shady shit went down. The man did it.
okay. Well, regardless,
how-
do you
how
think
many
Bill
women
Cosby?
came
At the
forward?
same time,
Do you think he can have his redemption? Do you think he can be redeemed? Why not? So we're giving second chances to
No.
everybody, but Bill Cosby can't have a second chance.
what the
I didn't say give second chances to everyone.
It depends on the severity of
Yes.
like, what they fucking done,
If
dude.
someone
This guy
got called,
like,
if his Twitter came up and he's dropped a couple N-words on Twitter, I think you could redeem yourself from that. It's still bad,
Okay,
but you can
so-
redeem yourself.
but
Bill
like
Cosby,
sexually
No
assaulting
shot.
here,
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
is
say
so
this, all right?
different.
I don't give a fuck about Bill Cosby. Fuck Bill Cosby. I genuinely think he did it. But look, here's the thing, right?
Non-confrontational.
Here's the fucking
Undecisive.
thing: is if you say Bill Cosby can't have a second chance, if you somehow find yourself in this situation and you want to show that you're a beautiful contributing person to society again, I'm gonna remember this and I'm gonna tell you, fuck you and your chance.
It's easy, Richie. I'm just not gonna spike women's.
So if you find
drinks.
yourself in jail on charges that you didn't do, but if you did,
I won't, because
if you
I
did,
wouldn't ever.
and society
put
thought you
spike.
did these things,
You-
would you want a second chance or would you just accept your fate?
It's a different. If someone were to tell, if only one woman were to
Jose.
come come forward about the Bill Cosby thing,
Bro.
I would still agree. It's like, you got to believe her.
Bro,
It's
I'm
very
not arguing
different
Bill
when, like,
Cosby
a
anymore.
million came
Fuck Bill
forward.
Cosby. I'm putting you in this situation.
You're
If-
telling me. Yeah, you're telling me.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, Richie. If one woman came forward about me, then yeah, you got to analyze it a little
No,
better. What does she have to gain?
that's not the situation that I'm
Obviously,
saying.
most
The
people are gonna
situation
believe
is
her off the
if
get-go,
you got
'cause
thrown in jail
what's the situation?
for something you didn't do, if you got thrown
Because I
in
did
jail
it.
for something you didn't do, but public opinion said you did, and you wanted to have a second chance at redemption, are you allowed the
then that's
redemption?
shitty
Or is
luck,
it just
bro.
get fucked everywhere? Like, fuck forever?
No, that's
Like, what is
shit.
it? Well,
It
I mean,
depends
I don't
on
think...
it, Richie. It depends.
well, I mean,
Is
they
it like
need
a
to,
Is it like a Bill Cosby esque situation, like that big?
Just because we're talking about Bill Cosby, I'm gonna say yes.
Then-
So yes, it's Bill Cosby-esque in size.
Okay, then I deserve it. There's no way that many women just come to conspire against me.
Well, there was some monetary gain, right?
You can argue that.
But okay, so even if Bill Cosby did all
could
this time,
definitely
right?
argue that.
Let's say he paid his debt to society,
Yeah.
and he got out, right? And it wasn't on the fact that he got out of jail for whatever reasons he did. If you did your full time and you got out of jail and you knew without a shadow of a doubt that you didn't do something, but society still thinks you did, would you want a chance to redeem yourself, to show that you're not this person anymore, to show that you have changed and evolved?
Personally, if it was me, yeah, am I
So
gonna get
then,
it? Probably
is
not.
it fair to say that everyone should
well, first of all,
get the second chance?
okay, go ahead.
No.
Because I really feel like this is not an all or nothing question.
Yeah, it's not. It's again, like, it's not just 100% correct or not.
Yeah, plus like that, what you just said, Richie, is it doesn't make sense because like if you know you didn't do it and there's no proof that you did it, they're just conspiring against you. Why would you change for something that you didn't do?
Just keep doing you because
Okay,
you did
but
nothing
see-
wrong.
So you have
Well,
nothing to prove.
That's not
to
true
anybody.
because if society thinks that you did something and that you're a piece of shit,
It's because they
well,
probably
you went
have
to
a
jail for
reason to
25
believe
years
it.
or whatever. What was his? Do you guys know what his time was supposed to be in jail? Let's just pretend it's.
Nah.
Not even.
Me too, but let's just pretend it's
I thought he was
25
supposed
years.
to do
Dude, if you
life.
went to jail for 25 years and you served that whole sentence even though you knew that you didn't do the fucking thing and you were trying to rejoin society but everyone was like casting you out.
I think that's a touchy subject because
There's a
what
lot.
you're arguing would make more sense with like a murder charge. Like, I
Yeah.
know I didn't do it, but like it could have gone, like I got. But with like sexual assault and that many women,
Okay,
like,
all right.
you,
So look,
I don't think
the
there's
thing
an
with Bill
argument there.
Cosby, I feel like we should move past that because I'm not on Bill Cosby. I was using that as an example. Fuck Bill Cosby. what
Sounds
I'm
like
what
you're
I'm
a big Bill Cosby
what I'm
fan,
on
bro.
Bro, is that a
what
sweater
I'm
I
on
see?
right now
Is that a
is if
sweater I
you
see?
had those charges, god damn
I
it.
hear the theme music in the back.
Is that Jello Pop?
He didn't eat fucking Jello pops. You goddamn beaner. But look, I'm not on Bill Cosby anymore. If you had, this is what I'm saying. If you had allegations against you like that, you got thrown into jail, right? Society as a whole believes that you're 100% at fault for whatever they're charging you for. Let's say it's raping women, since we want to keep on Bill Cosby. 100% on this whole raping thing.
You're the only
I'm
one
trying to move
harping
away from
on
Bill Cosby.
Even
But-
say you're not.
All right, the next person that mentions Bill Cosby after
Badass.
this, grass shot.
Well, I would. Okay, I want to say this. I would prefer something more, that makes sense because, like,
Yeah.
they need to have hard evidence that you actually
Yeah.
assaulted this
It's
woman
kind
or
of
this
hard
person.
to like get redemption when there's that many people, and
Because
it's like a
if-
lot of
Fine,
evidence
you-
for it.
You went to the clink for
Because
killing
if it's
somebody.
if it's in
Is that better?
yeah, go ahead.
Is that better then?
That's
Okay.
different.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
okay,
different.
okay,
Very
okay,
different.
let's
Because
move on
yeah.
this one.
if I didn't do it and I know I didn't do it, that means I got to start fighting for my life and talk to these lawyers like, hey, I didn't do it, and this is how we got to prove it. And if I get got for it, it's like, fuck, they made a mistake. And when I get out, yes, I am
So
going to
then,
seek redemption.
so then again, I'll ask: do you
Yes,
think
100%.
everyone should have a
But-
second
but-
chance, or is there some level of like criteria that they need to meet before they're given the second?
There needs to be criteria. Like, you got to look into the case. You got to see what the hell the evidence was presented. You got to know the story. Like, I'm not going to just be like, oh, he deserves a second chance just because he looks like it. But then, like, when you look into it, oh, yeah, he got off just because.
But let's say you found God then.
The
You
glove
found
didn't
God
fit.
in the clink. And you got out and you're a changed man. You're a man of God now. Do you deserve a second chance?
No, because I've ran into people like that found the Lord, and then once they get out, they're all on the Lord, and then they find meth again. And then, there goes
Then
the
God's
Lord.
out the window.
Yeah, then there goes the Lord.
God's breaking all the windows, and I shall smoke them.
God damn it. But I mean, you know what? Like that's what I'm trying to say. Is I think people should like at least get a second chance. I think people should at least get a second chance.
It's subjective.
to show that
It's
they
subjective.
are, that they have been, that they can redeem themselves. They can show that they're a good person.
If you give people second chances, Richie, you might get burned.
This reminds me of a quote: "Just because you make a mistake as a man, it does not mean that you should proceed in it as the devil." As a devil.
Whatever he said.
That's him saying that because you made a mistake doesn't mean that you have to be that mistake for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what you're asking, Richie, is very subjective. Like, I think it depends on the severity of what you got charged with, the evidence presented, the story behind it, and then you need to personally make that choice. Like, can I give him or is he worthy of a second shot? I don't think it's just
that's
like
why.
an ultimatum. We're like, yes,
All
everyone
right, so
deserves
then,
a second
so
shot.
if the
or no,
weed
not
man gets
everyone
caught with
deserves a
weed, does he
second shot.
deserve a second shot at life? Like a second chance to re-enter society? Okay, if
Yeah, why
a
not?
serial
It's weed.
killer changes his
But that would have been a whole different story if it was like 54, like 60, even.
okay, but
like,
if this
what,
drug dealer was
80
selling
years
to
ago.
10-year-olds, does he still deserve a
Yeah.
second chance?
Why not?
Yeah, how would I get
Okay,
myself
okay.
out
A lot
of
of-
10?
I'm-
So then-
yeah, I was about to say. How
So then
else
if a
are we getting
murderer
our stuff when we
or
were
a serial
12?
killer, shows that he's ready to re-enter society as a different person, does he deserve a chance?
No, because he's a serial killer. He tried killing people. He didn't just try selling.
But you could
weed.
argue that
He
the
tried
drug
killing-
dealer, sold you drugs that ruined your life.
Well, then, if the drug dealer tried killing me, then he's a serial killer, not the weed guy no more.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, at the same time, so on this point of view, when you do drugs, that's your choice. When it's a serial
I
killer,
didn't choose to
it's
get
not your
killed.
choice.
Yeah,
you don't choose to die.
I didn't
Well,
go to
I-
him
like-
and kill me, perro.
Oh my god.
But
I think it's subjective.
Yes.
yeah, it really depends.
All right, then let's finish it out. Not the episode, but where do we stand on the Five Nights at Freddy's thing?
Thought.
Richie's kind of lagging on.
All right, hold on.
for
There
me.
goes Optimus.
All right, so to close our
Oh, there you
thoughts,
go, you're
where do
good.
we stand
Okay,
on the
yeah,
Five Nights
yeah,
at Freddy's thing? Do we support him, like his game, or do we say fuck the game?
Well, after you said what you said, I think it changes everything that you
Yeah.
said. He's obviously he was very read up on the situation. He knew what he was supporting, what he wasn't for, like supportive of the Republican group. Like he knew the flaws, and he tried to pay his dues. Like you said, he donated to where the flaws were, but then donated to what he believed was his ultimate goal, and like prosperity of the human world. Or not the world, but us.
God damn it.
The U.S.
They're the ones creating the show, bro. You don't want us to get canceled.
yeah, bro.
So, Jose, you're in favor of the game then. Let the game rock. Support the game. All right, so fuck the game.
I fuck that game
where
because
you
it's
at, bro?
scary
Yes
as
or
hell.
no on the game?
So for me, I'm honestly gonna go with a yes and no.
No. It has to be a yes or a no.
I mean,
bro.
God damn it, Brandon! You're an Aquarius, not a Gemini. No, not
it's
a
just
Libra.
like it's just like I'm very open-minded on this. It's just that there's no wrong and right answer, to be honest.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, I believe that everybody needs to have their opinions and stuff like that, and I respect that. And it's not his fault that he goes for a party that, you know, doesn't like, you know, the a certain type of group of people or believe in it. So, you know, just because I don't like his game, I'm not going to support him, you know, because he might make another game that I like and, you know, I'll be buying it. So it's just, you know, I can't really say yes or no in this situation, but like, I want to say I don't wish him bad, I guess you could say.
I also will reiterate that I don't give a shit about the game, but I do believe in a separation between the person who makes the art and the art itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like it's don't eat with your shit, wear your shit actually. So leave your personal stuff.
So I'm in favor of the
at
game.
home.
The game, if the
Mhm.
community's there, if the people are happy there, if that's what makes them
let them.
stoked, let it rock. So the guy gets money, fuck him. Oh well, you're supporting more people in the end, and you're bringing more good than bad. That's just my point of view.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
true.
So now that we've talked about that,
Hey, Jose, you didn't hit me with any more of the Gemini stuff.
yeah, bro.
You're
Now you gotta-
you're not a
Now
Gemini.
you gotta tell us all about your
Oh yeah, you
astrology
are
stuff,
a Gemini.
bro.
Yeah.
Did we live
yeah,
up to
so,
it?
Juan
Did we
is-
not live up to it? What happened, bro?
Oh yeah. For Richie, for sure, you. Yeah. you were holding so many grudges and being very preachy, and then
Very preachy.
and then all of a
God damn
sudden,
it.
everything you decided to talk about, now you're so undecided of what to believe in, and you still can't survive on an island.
With toilet paper.
Bro, what you don't know is I
Juan.
have this knife ready, bro. It's ready for the island. If I wake up in the
Juan
island,
is
it's in
a
my
very-
pocket and it's ready to rock. I'm living.
Bro,
I'm surviving
it's never
on
gonna
the
come
island.
out. It's never gonna come out. It's never gonna come out.
Never.
The only time it'll come out is out of somebody's neck.
Oh,
No, it says here you're non-confrontational.
Yeah.
On an island, I have no
That's Richie
choice.
to a T.
So who else lived up to their fucking astrology stuff?
I don't know about Brandon yet. I'm gonna have to kiss him to find out. And then for Juan, it's telling me that he can't be trusted, and he's judging me a lot, which I'm sensing a lot of right now.
God damn it.
And he's very gossipy.
Bro, you're gossipy, bro?
Not really.
He's so gossipy. If we were on that island, he'd be like mingling with the other contestants.
Would you be talking my ear out, bro? No.
He'll be telling me.
He would be.
He'll be telling me
He
everything.
would.
And now
bro.
he'd be,
He'd be talking Brandon's
I
ear
can't
off.
stand my teammates. My God,
He'll be like-
Jose snores so much. Brandon doesn't sleep. Richie, all he does is wipe his ass.
No. That's what he'd be telling Brandon. He wouldn't say anything bad about Brandon. He would just be bitching in Brandon's ear the whole time. Man, Brandon, I fucking hate these
gossipy.
guys. And Rocky's a fucking idiot.
He's gonna be
and
telling.
the bums over there
He's gonna
sleeping.
tell me like, "Hey, Brandon, I found out where Richie hides his toilet paper."
Let's get it. Let's go throw it in the lake. Would you be upset if you did roll up to the island with like a 12-pack of toilet paper, and the first night you fell asleep, we TP'd you and where you were sleeping at with all of it?
No, bro, because I know
You hold the
that
pin,
it's
like,
eventually gone.
There goes
bro.
your
Like,
one
eventually,
tool.
it's gonna go
What are
away.
you gonna do?
But I wouldn't bring the toilet paper in the
Use
first
any of
place,
it.
so I wouldn't even.
He would have
You
such a
said-
grudge against us, bro. Such a gigantic grudge,
No, bro. If I brought
which would
coffee,
lead him to scheme.
if I brought coffee and you guys like threw it into the ocean, so I couldn't drink it, then I'd be pissed.
I'll be mad too. Shit.
Wait, if I brought coffee beans to make coffee in the morning with, and you guys
Wait.
threw
So
that into
mine
the
just
ocean.
has negative things to say about it.
Yes.
You fucking dick.
While you guys are over there trying to survive, I'm gonna be summoning demons and shit.
No, you're not. You're not a magician.
Hey, October's coming up.
Ooh.
Oh,
So-
bros.
Spooky
Go ahead,
time.
Brandon. Go ahead. I got something to say for this.
I'm probably. No, I think we should just start coming up with topics for October.
All right, guys. So I've
But
been on.
I think that we'll
Well,
do that.
this
some other
episode's
day.
still not over
I'm
yet, so I'm
scared.
gonna fucking drag it out for like the next 10 minutes. So I've been watching stuff on YouTube. It's about the Conjuring movies. And bro, tell me why one of them is about this demon. Well, two of them are about demons, but
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
it's about demons, bro. And they talk about the 6 books of Satanism and how you can summon demons and how demons are placed into like a hierarchy of like
Mhm.
presidents, heralds, some other shit. Bro. bro. Bro, it's lit, bro.
There's
You know,
a
That's
lot
all.
going
It's
on to it.
lit, bro. Like I
Yeah,
didn't know
there's a
how
lot
deep
going
it went, but the rabbit hole is pretty fucking deep. And apparently, that the demons in the Conjuring movies are based on like real demons in real books. So it's been lit. I've been watching these videos, and it's like, what?
Well, you're saying real demons.
I mean, whatever. They're real in the books, right? Like,
They're
I
in
don't know
books,
if they're
Richard.
real for real, but they're real in the books.
real.
Bro, if the demons weren't real, Jose
Potter
wouldn't
was
be
real
so
in
scared
his
to talk
book.
about it, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
That's a
I
very
don't-
grudging way to get back at Jose.
So grudgy.
No, but for real, I've been watching.
And then he brought up the grudge too, remember?
Oh yeah, that.
He did the movie.
Well-
That's his favorite movie.
No, well, dude, that movie scared the shit out of me the first time I saw it, bro. Oh my god, dude, I could not sleep the first time I saw that movie. And then like,
What?
you know the sound that girl makes because they broke her neck, and she's like, I can't even do it,
Yeah.
dude. Like, my stepdad used to scare us in the dark. He would just be doing that sound like super late at night. Some bad times.
Yeah.
So,
Some bad
have you
times,
guys
bro.
seen? Richie, have you seen the Black Clover anime?
Yeah.
So Black Clover is based on those 6 books.
Is it really?
Yeah, because like if you really dig into it, it basically breaks down all the demons into like sections and all that stuff, and they have a hierarchy and all that stuff. So there's actually a YouTube channel where it breaks it down completely, and they actually, one of the creators of that channel, he actually reads one of the books to understand it more. The channel is called Anime Balls Deep.
God damn it.
So it's actually very interesting, and I understand, like, to the point. Obviously the anime makes it more kids friendly, but like once they go into the lore, it's actually pretty interesting.
Also, Dante's Inferno, really cool.
Yeah,
book.
basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that book was just
But-
about Dante's ascent into like the 7 different levels of hell to find his girlfriend or his wife or whatever.
To retrieve her, yes, her soul.
But like when it comes down to like summoning and all that stuff, I mean, I don't know. It's just like a whole different topic right there. It's very interesting. But
Well, if you believe what these things say, like the only way you can get possessed is if you let the spirit into you.
yeah,
So if you give it permission, then it gets into you like a parasite and fucks your shit up. But it goes through like all these different steps of like oppressing you and making you scared and fucking with you and doing all this shit until you eventually just say fuck this, and it tries to like exploit a weakness. So one of them, because it's in the movie, like one of them is like this this lady has a kid, and the demon like starts fucking with the baby that she just had, and she's like, if you don't give me your body, I'm gonna kill this fucking baby on the ASAP. So either give me your body and say that you relinquish it willingly, or that the baby's dead. And then it like a climax, and she's like, I gave you my body, and then it pops off. It's crazy.
Mm.
But I don't know, man. What do you guys think? You guys about that life?
Fighting demons or becoming them?
No, I don't fucking know. Just, do you find that interesting or no?
Yeah, it's interesting as hell. Because I feel like it's so taboo.
Yeah, and not a lot of people want to look into it because they get freaked out or scared and stuff like that.
Like
a lot of times it's better to inform yourself, read the books and stuff like that, learn about it. Try not to get into it, because then you get too into it and you go a little crazy. But yeah, I mean they shouldn't be scared for it. At the same time, all these books were written like thousands of years ago, just like the Bible, and over the years, a lot of them got changed, just like the Bible. So
there's a mix of a lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah, why do you think that the Vatican doesn't have access for the public? Like they have a lot of stuff in there that they're hiding, a lot of history and stuff like that. A lot of people don't talk about what the church did in the medieval times or in the Dark Ages. It was all fucked up back then.
Well, the church killed people in the name of God. What are you talking about? They're not hiding shit. We know what they did.
And declared wars as well.
They're hiding so much shit.
Yeah, definitely.
No, yeah, but I mean, I'm saying down in the basement of the Vatican, there's a lot of things that people don't know.
Oh yeah,
and they hid that they're fucking popes. They're fucking pedophiles. Like these are things that the things that we know. Like I don't know. It's crazy though. I wonder how far back it goes, where they were weird.
Beginning of time.
When the Big Bang happened.
Yeah.
When the aliens came down and wrote the Bible and gave it to the Pope or whatever.
Who was like the first?
Then,
who was the first religious group? Who was like the first group to have religious texts? Do we know?
The cavemen?
The dinosaurs.
The cavemen.
The cavemen?
Yeah, they would draw shit.
I don't think they believed in a god. I don't think their brains could support the idea of something bigger than them like that.
No, we've evolutionarily became we're naturally wired for that.
Yeah, because we have to believe in something.
Yes.
Do we though? Like, what do we have to believe in?
Well, it's not that we have to believe in anything. It's just that we just naturally, believe in whatever there is out there, because I don't know. It's just when you get scared, when you're very hopeful about something, like, for instance, you do a job interview and you really need it and stuff like that. You start, I don't want to say praying, but you start saying like, oh, I really hope, like, where does that word come from? You're hoping. And so it's just kind of like praying to something that you don't know what's out there. So even
like a higher being or a higher knowledge that you're hoping to access.
The aliens up there.
Yeah.
Just
so we're trying to access the aliens or what the fuck?
And Jesus.
Bro, don't you remember last time when Juan was like, yo, bro, aliens exist and now people are going batshit crazy because religion's being like thrown into question? Like, how do we believe in things like that now that the aliens are for real, for real? You know what I mean? Like, am I being too literal here or am I just...
No.
I mean, I'm just waiting for the day that they actually like land and like a bunch of them, and then they just start walking out of their ship.
And guaranteed, they're gonna take all the Geminis. They're gonna throw all the Libras into the ocean.
God damn it!
Of fire.
Ocean.
They're gonna open all the petro fucking gas.
We came here to Earth for all your toilet paper. Then Richie, oh no,
not my toilet paper, bitch.
World War III starts.
What kind of toilet paper do you buy, Richie?
It's a good question.
The quilted stuff, of course.
He buys that shitty one.
No, dude, I like the one from Costco.
The one that you
cheap
find
ones.
it.
I like the one from
You
Costco.
buy, the one you can find at like public restrooms at the park.
No, bro, that shit doesn't work. You know how many times you have to fold that shit to get like a good wipe? Fuck that paper. Fuck
So
that
that you
paper.
admit that you've thumbed it before
I've-
because like you ripped through it.
On accident, I have.
So that you've had
Yes.
it.
So
you
not on
have.
purpose. I mean, everyone's thumbed it, I guess. You can't just...
So you have shit hand.
No, bro.
Yes.
It's proven
Yes,
that
he
you have
does.
shit hand on the island, bro. You purposely said you'd use your thumb, bro.
You have shit hand in real
No,
life.
bro. No,
You
bro.
brought it from the island, bro.
Nope. Anyways, guys, that's the episode. We talked about cancel culture and demons. And...
Non-confrontational. Not confrontational.
Yeah, he's just trying to close it out because he doesn't want to talk about shit. We caught you. We caught you.
But I don't. Do you guys have anything else to say? For real, for real?
I'm
Nah,
a
I'm
firm
good,
believer in
actually, no.
astrology now.
Oh, hey, bro, what were you doing on Sunday? Yeah.
Me? I don't think I was doing anything.
I saw you on Destiny, and I was like, oh shit, I should probably go say what's up to him. But then I started doing other stuff.
Oh, dude, yeah, I was playing for a while, and then like I left my my Xbox on. I walked away, and I forgot it was on for like hours on end. Cause like I know a couple of people hit me up saying, hey, like I joined your party and like you weren't talking to me.
God damn it.
I fucking hate you.
Yeah, dude, I was like my Xbox was on until it shut off on its own.
Damn.
Badass. I
Well.
thought you went to another soccer game. Because Galaxy played on Sunday.
Nah, I would only go to the Mexico game. It was fun.
Alright, well, anyways, that's been the show, guys. If you want to find me, you can find me at RCH Rich anywhere. Caps lock RCH lowercase Rich. Brandon, where can you be found if you want to be found?
You could find me in Bradley217. I've been very active on Twitter lately, so you just hit me up there. Yeah. If you don't like me, don't add me. Likewise. So
Jose, where can you be found if you want to be found, bro?
We are gonna change our Twitter handle to the Astrology Boys, and in some form of numbers. I don't know what hasn't been taken yet, but go ahead and hit us up
Wait,
there.
make sure they're angel numbers. Because if they're not angel numbers, people don't fuck with it.
Got it. I need to find out what angel numbers mean then. But hit us up there. Me and Juan will be handing out our astrological advice and our takes, and we will also be giving in the morning like what astrological sign is going to thrive that day every day.
hopefully,
Wait,
because
really?
I'm gonna start looking into the dubious Twitter.
I was like, fuck that. I'm not that committed to this bit. Fuck that. God damn it. Yo,
I'll do it for a couple days and I'll forget.
Juan, if you want to be found, where can you be found at, bro?
Hit me up on the Dude BS Twitter.
Badass. And that is all lowercase dude_BS. You can also find us on Instagram, dude.bs.show. If you guys have anything, leave it in our Anchor or Twitter or Instagram. Yeah. Oh, and you know what? I don't know if you guys heard, but there's going to be a fourth stimulus package. Or there might be. Congress is trying to pass a bill for...
You know, I still haven't
Yeah,
gotten
yeah,
my third
Timmy
one,
Turner,
right?
bro. It's because you don't qualify,
Timmy
Brandon.
Turners.
Yes, I do.
No, bro.
I checked every
you
day,
make too much
and
money,
it
bro.
says
You
you
don't qualify.
qualify. I don't make anything.
Now you don't make anything. Back then,
I need my
you were
money.
second paper to the ceiling, bro. But anyways, guys, that's the show. Stimmy Turner Part 4. I'm out. Bye.
Thank you for the support. Thank you for the time. We'll catch you on the next one.
Oh, wait, one more thing. We now officially have 24 hours of audio for you guys to listen to. Well, 25 when this episode airs. So can you believe that? We're on episode 25 hours of Dude
Yeah,
BS
that's a trip.
goodness to share with you guys. I know not all of our episodes are bangers, but the ones that are fun are definitely fun.
Well, we crank out a good
got some
amount.
bangers,
Good
we got
amount of
some-
good ones.
Share it, don't share it, listen, whatever, do your thing. If you got a road trip, you can put us on for a whole day now. That's what I did. Alright guys, I'm out.
Beautiful.
Yeah. See
Later.
ya.
Have a good one.